Hello friends, I welcome you on BYJU'S Exam Prep, India's most comprehensive preparation platform for all the engineers. In today's session, I am going to discuss a very interesting dimension of your preparation, that is depression. Depression is actually, it is a natural emotion for everybody. If somebody says that I am not at all depressed, then he must be lying. Because you must have seen people who are saying that I never get angry. But there is no person on this earth who never get angry. There are some time when we get angry, when we get emotional, when we become very happy, when we become very sad, and sometimes we are in depression. How these 30 days last 1 month, you should do this and that so that you can overcome this state of depression, I'm going to discuss in today's session. I will not take much of your time because I know your time is very crucial right now for upcoming GATE 2023 examination. So I will take maximum 30 minutes to tell you my side of the story, then how you can overcome and conquer this state of depression so that whatever you have prepared over the past 1 year or so, you can give your best performance in the GATE examination. So let us start our discussion. Before we start the session, there are some important information, just a quick information I would recommend you. Right now, BYJU'S Exam Prep is running the Maha Marathon series daily 10 a.m. in the morning for electrical, electronics, instrumentation and computer science for GATE 2023, in which in 12 days only, all your subjects are going to be completely revised. So if you are not aware about this, do attend these sessions. These are very impactful for your GATE performance. Everybody's favorite, your favorite, my favorite, Abhinav Negi sir is going to take a mega workshop on 7 success mantras from a beginner to a topper in GATE 2024. So if you have any junior who are going to start their preparation for GATE 2024, you can recommend them so that they can attend this mega workshop. It is going to be conducted on 15th of January, 12:30 p.m. in the afternoon. To attend this workshop, you have to get yourself registered on the BYJU'S Exam Prep app. So do not forget to book your seat. Now, everybody's favorite Rakesh Talreja sir, he is coming up with one of the most awaited session from him, that is the General Aptitude, 15 marks in just 15 hours. So stay connected for this session. It is going to be very important for your GATE examination. Once again, Rakesh sir and Ankit Joshi sir, the two legendary faculties for maths, they are going to present Nothing is Impossible session, a non-stop maths marathon session where complete syllabus of maths is going to be completed within 2 days. It is also going to come soon. So stay connected to BYJU'S Exam Prep so that you do not miss any of these important sessions. Friends, 8th of January, that is this Sunday, this coming Sunday, day after tomorrow, 12 p.m. in the afternoon, you can attend the scholarship test by BYJU'S Exam Prep, in which you can get up to 90% scholarship for your GATE and engineering services preparation. So do not miss this scholarship test. You have to get yourself registered first for attending this scholarship test. Day after tomorrow, that is Sunday, it is going to happen. So book your seat. Now, this is about the GATE and Engineering Services test series, in which you will be getting the unlimited access to the full-length mock subject test. The link is given in the description. You can follow. These are some of the important features of this test series, which is unparalleled. You are getting 60 plus tests covering GATE and Engineering Services, detailed mock analysis, virtual scientific calculator, 4,000 plus practice problems, all India open mocks, and all these tests are being curated by the GATE experts. So let me now just focus what we are going to discuss in today's session, that is how you are going to overcome a state of depression. As I told you in the starting part of my discussion, that everybody has this feeling of depression. If somebody says he is not depressed at all, then he is lying, he or she is lying. Now that degree of depression is going to be different for different people. Some people are so much deep trapped in the state of depression that they actually need some medical help. They need some psychiatrist help, some doctor help. But apart from those candidates, because that is something which has to be intervened medically, okay, तो वहाँ पर डॉक्टर के बिना काम नहीं बन सकता है. तो उस डिप्रेशन की बात मैं अभी नहीं कर रहा हूँ क्योंकि वो एक बहुत क्रिटिकल मैटर है. So if anybody is having that kind of depression, it is better you see a doctor. Doctor can only help you. Once you are okay, once you are little bit comfortable, then other things are going to follow. But there are majority of students, they themselves don't know that they are in the state of depression, and because of this state of depression, they are not able to give their best performance in the examination. You must have seen people coming after the examination hall, they are holding their head like this. Oh, I have done this mistake, I have done this silly mistake, very simple mistake. और सही बताऊं दोस्त, तो एग्जाम के प्रेशर में मैंने देखा है बच्चों को 2:2 कैलकुलेटर पे कैलकुलेट करते हुए. वैसे बात तो ये हंसी मजाक की है, लेकिन एग्जाम के प्रेशर में व्हेन यू आर सिटिंग इन द हीट ऑफ द एग्जामिनेशन, इट इज वेरी डिफिकल्ट टू कीप योरसेल्फ काम, टू कीप योरसेल्फ कंपोज, टू कीप योरसेल्फ बैलेंस्ड, because every moment you have that pressure whether I will perform or not, and this is all because of the state of depression. These 30 days, they are one of the most crucial days of your preparation, because in this last leg of preparation you cannot waste even a single day, because every single day is going to count in your final performance. So coming out of this state of depression is very important, and let us understand how we can do that. I will be focusing upon 5 points. The first one is the vicious loop of what if. We'll understand why we get depressed, what is the reason. Then stop being the victim of your own thoughts. There are so many books on this, victim of thoughts. Okay, if you want you can read it when you have a spare time. But I'm not talking about the book, I'm talking about that you should not become a victim. Victim means that you are going to blame everything on you. So don't blame yourself because of your own thoughts. I will make you understand what I want to say in this. Then I will discuss the philosophy of egoism, which is a philosophy I deal in ethics, but this philosophy helps you, is going to help you a lot in these last 30 days. So stay connected to me. I'm going to explain to you how this philosophy of egoism is going to help you in your last 30 days preparation. The next one is building self-confidence. This is very important. Everybody is talking about self-confidence, but do you really know what is self-confidence? I will tell you. Please wait. Number 5, I will tell you how you can develop the art of saying no. The art of saying no is very important. Okay, you are not a tool. You are not a machine. You understand the difference between a machine and a human being. What is a machine? Whenever I want, I can switch on the light. I can switch off the light. 100 times I can switch on and switch off. The switch is not going to tell me anything because it has no feeling, because it is non-living. But the same thing you cannot do with the humans. There are situations when I am not ready to do whatever other wants. So I have to learn the art of saying no, because I have my own life, my own priorities. And this is very important, that in last 30 days, you should develop the art of saying no. It's going to have a great impact on your performance in the GATE examination. So let us start with the first case. What if? The vicious loop of what if. If you simply ask me, sir, what is the major source, major cause of depression in our life? Forget about the examination. Depression in our life. हमें depression होता कब है? Throughout life. तो 99.99% या majority of the time आप ये कह सकते हैं कि हमें depression इसलिए होता है क्योंकि हम हर समय ये सोचते हैं कि जो हम चाहते हैं वो अगर नहीं हुआ तो क्या होगा? Yes or no? Most of the time, almost 9 out of the 10 time, we are depressed because we are thinking that what we want, if that do not happen, then what will happen? Suppose you want to become AIR1 in the GATE examination. So if you don't get that, what will happen? Some people would want to get a PSU job out of GATE examination. Then people might be thinking, they are depressed, that if you don't get this job, what will happen? Some people might be thinking to go to some IIT for higher studies, or NIT, or IISc. Indian Institute of Science. If I don't get into this premier institutes, what will happen to my life? Now I can give you a simple solution to this problem. You tell me five name in the world and in India who are the most richest person. If you measure the happiness with money, then I'm saying I don't belong to that category. Money is important. Money is not the most important thing in your life, but it is the most important thing to keep your family happy. So it is the next most important thing in your life after your family. But at the same time, if you measure the happiness with the amount of money in your bank account, you tell me five names out of the world and five names in India, and just check their qualification, whether all of them, they belong to AIR1 in the gate, they belong to this PSU job, they belong to IITs, NITs or IC Bangalore. You will say majority of them, they do not fall into this category. It means one thing is 100% sure, that if you are not getting all these things, then still you can have a very beautiful, successful, great life. That is 100% sure. You can check it on Google after the session. So don't have this feeling of what if. You understand one thing, you are not God. You are not God. You cannot decide the future. The future is decided by your actions, by your karma, and at the same time, your destiny. Destiny you cannot decide. There is something which is beyond your control. And if you are worrying about that, then either you are living in a fool's paradise or you don't understand things. Yes or no? If you are worrying about that part of your journey or preparation which is out of your control, when something is not in your control, what you can do about it? Rather, you should be worrying about that portion which is in your hand. What is in your hand? Your karma, your action. So instead of getting into the state of depression, you should channelize all your energy right to that portion of your preparation which is in your hand, and that is your hard work. I hope you are getting my point. Just kick this word out of your mind for last 30 days, what if. Forget about this. भाई ज्यादा से ज्यादा क्या होगा? आप लोगों ने सुना होगा आजकल बहुत सारे किस्से ऐसे चल रहे हैं कि जो लोग बहुत हेल्थ कॉन्शियस हैं, कोई जिम कर रहा था, उसकी डेथ हो गई. पहले भी ऐसा होता था, ये कोई पहली बार नहीं हो रहा है. It's not that today only things are happening. Some people are too much conscious about their health and they are getting died. They're dying. It is just because of media. It is just because of the power of social media that every single information, every single personal information from celebrities and other people, they are reaching to your mobile. But what I wanted to say is, you understand the thing. People who are health freak, they are giving 6 to 8 hours a day in their life to maintain their health. And some fortunate day, they died because of the heart attack. It means you don't have a control over future. Only present is in your hand. So just give every single effort in that direction. What you can do, what you control, you only work on that. Why you worry about those things which are beyond your control? Whether you get AIR1 or not, what is the matter? Hello, it is a big thing. I'm with all due respect to those candidates who get AIR1. I'm not trying to diminish their value. I'm saying there are hundreds and thousands of people who don't get AIR1. So those people should not feel depressed that what is happening, what is going to happen in my life. Still you can live a very beautiful, successful life. Yes or no? Let us go to the second part of discussion. Stop being a victim of your own thoughts. Majority of people, they have done a good amount of preparation. Believe my words. Suppose there are total 50,000, 60,000 people who are going to appear this year in the GATE examination. Out of them, minimum there should be 30,000 people who must have done some good amount of preparation. Still they are feeling depressed. Why? Because they are the victims of their own thoughts. All that story, fairy tale story is in your mind. Yes or no? You are not getting confidence because you are still living in your mind. You are not living in the real life. Yes or no? So it's about you have done this amount of preparation. You have to translate that preparation into the marks in the GATE examination. You should be smart enough for that. Yes or no? There was a small story. एक इंसान के 3 बच्चे थे, तो उसने जानना चाहा कि भाई इन तीनों में सबसे काबिल कौन है, सबसे समझदार कौन है। तो उसने तीनों बच्चों को 10-10 रुपए दिए। हिंदी में बोल रहा हूं जिससे कि थोड़ा सा आपको समझ में अच्छा है, इंग्लिश में भी रिपीट कर दूंगा। और उसने अपने तीनों बेटों से कहा कि इस 10 रुपए में कुछ ऐसा करो, कुछ ऐसी चीज लेकर आओ जिससे ये कमरा भर जाए। एक कमरा था, उस कमरे को भरना था, 10 रुपए से कुछ ऐसी चीज लानी थी कि ये कमरा भर जाए। तो एक लड़का गया, वो बहुत सारी रेत ले आया। उसे लगा कि रेत से कमरे को भर देंगे, सस्ती होती है रेत, बहुत पहले की बात है। तो उसने भरने की कोशिश करी, कुछ 8-10 बोरी जो भी लाया होगा, 1/4 कमरा भी नहीं भरा और हार गया। दूसरा बेटा वो गया, 10 रुपए की रुई ले आया। उस समय 10 रुपए की बहुत रुई मिलती थी। ये वो समय की मैं तब की बात बता रहा हूँ जब लोगों की सैलरी होती थी मुश्किल से 30-40-50 रुपए के आसपास, ऐसा कुछ समझ लो, उस समय की बात रही होगी। वो गया, वो रुई ले आया, कॉटन। उसने सोचा इतनी कॉटन लाएंगे पूरा कमरा भर देंगे, लेकिन फिर भी कुछ कमरा खाली रह गया। जो सबसे छोटा बेटा था वो थोड़ा अक्लमंद था, चालाक तो नहीं कहूंगा, अक्लमंद था। वो गया और वो एक मोमबत्ती लेकर आया और एक माचिस लेकर आया, और उसने कमरे के अंदर जब वो मोमबत्ती जलाई तो उस मोमबत्ती के प्रकाश से पूरा कमरा भर गया। आर यू गेटिंग द पॉइंट? You have to change the way you look upon things. And you not only need to change the way you look upon things, you have to change the way you look upon yourself. Try to see inside of you. Some people, I have seen people, they are wasting a lot of time standing in front of the mirror, and they are managing their face, putting a lot of this, that, moisturizer kind of things, and they are managing their hairstyle. Does not apply to me actually, so I'm not jealous about that, but still wasting lot of time in front of mirror. Better you focus on your inner beauty. You have done a good amount of preparation, and this is the time you channelize and translate that preparation into the final score, and you cannot miss it. You cannot miss it. It's very important. So you should try to come out of your own thoughts. You should not become the victim of your own thoughts. I have seen people spending hours and hours sitting idle in the room doing nothing, just watching mobile, this reel, this video, that video, this OTT, that OTT. Just for 1 month, just for 1 year, can you leave all these things? You have next 50, 60, 100 years to do all these things. And always remember, the successful person is not the one who does right things. The successful person in the life is the person who does right things at right time. Are you getting this? Doing everything right at the right time is very important. So don't get into this becoming victim of your own thoughts. Come out of this. You are a beautiful person. Believe in this. You are the most intelligent person on this earth. This attitude you should be having. You should not feel that you are inferior to somebody. No, you are the best guy. You are the best girl. You are the best student. And go for the final examination with all your efforts, and definitely success will be yours. Let us see the next one. The next one is philosophy of egoism. I teach this philosophy in ethics. Ego is a root word which means self. In most simple words, egoism, the philosophy of egoism says, before you assist others, you should help yourself. And the best example can be this image, I think. You can understand when you are sitting in a flight, when you are going somewhere through aeroplane, the air hostess, it gives some instructions that if the air pressure becomes very low in the aircraft because of the height, then the oxygen masks are going to drop down. And before you assist others, you have to put your oxygen mask first. Understand the logic. If you are not going to survive, how you are going to assist others? So first you have to ensure your survival. और हिंदी में एक बहुत अच्छी लाइन है इसके ऊपर, दूसरों की जय से पहले खुद की जय करें. It's not being selfish. Egoism is not being selfish. Egoism is not being selfish. Egoism simply means that you are saying my interest first. Because if you survive, then only you can help others. I hope you are getting this. Next 30 days of your life, these next 1 month, I think approximately 30 days are there, 1 month is there, you should be your first priority. What is your first priority? Your first priority should be you only. Nothing else in your life. Because if you get success in this examination, then you can do lot many things for others. But if you don't get success, then you will always be dependent on others, your family. So for next 1 month, follow this philosophy of egoism. दूसरों की जय से पहले खुद की जय करें. Assist yourself before you assist others. Then only you will get success. It's not about being selfish. It's simply you are giving some preference to you. And that is important. Sometimes it is important. Life is not that bed of roses. It's very harsh. If you don't achieve what you have to achieve, then people will rush over you to achieve that. Yes or no? भाई डब्बे में 10 लड्डू हैं और खाने वाले हजारों. आपने कहा मुझे लड्डू खाना नहीं है, मुझे भूख नहीं लगी. तो आपको क्या लग रहा है कि लोग आपसे पूछेंगे आके कि भैया लड्डू खा लो? कोई नहीं पूछेगा. तुम्हारे ऊपर से दौड़ के लोग निकल जाएंगे. पीपल विल रश ओवर यू. और एक बहुत अच्छी घटना मैं आपको बताता हूँ. व्हेन आई वाज प्रिपेयरिंग फॉर सिविल्स, so there was one institute in which I used to prepare. So there was an attendance sheet that time. It was somewhere around 2010-11, I'm saying this story. So there was an attendance sheet. So I used to sit on the back bench. I was a backbencher always. Most of the time I would say, otherwise it is wrong. So I was sitting on the back seat, and whenever the attendance sheet comes, I used to write my name and signature in the last. So every time the teacher is going to say, there are so many students and one student has not done the signature. Who is that? Who is that? Then I would raise my hand and I will say that I have done it in the last. The teacher became very angry. He asked me, why you are writing your name in the last? I tried to become little smart. I said I want to give space to others. The teacher said me one thing, and that became very important lesson for me. He said, if you give space to others, people will rush over you. It's not about being selfish. You have to secure your place. It's not being selfish. It's about giving priority to yourself, your existence. If you exist, then only you can help others to exist. If you don't exist, why you are bothering whether others exist or not? So next 1 month, follow this philosophy of egoism. Every moment, every day when you get up early in the morning, or forget about getting up early in the morning, if you wake up at 10 because it is very cold, I understand. One moment you give a thought to this philosophy of egoism, that today I have to do this, and this is my priority. Rest everything is secondary. This last 1 month you have to follow this. Building the self-confidence is the next thing I'm going to discuss. What is self-confidence? What is this self-confidence? Self-confidence is a state of mind when you are not depending upon the external sources of motivation. That is why I have taken this diagram. It has nothing to do with any religion. Just understand the philosophy or the logic here. I have seen people comparing themselves with others. I will not say that everybody is of the same potential. No, everybody has different potential. But everybody has 2 hands. Everybody has 2 eyes, 1 nose, 1 mouth, 2 ears. What I mean to say, there may be some changes, some differences in the capacity of different individuals. But at the same time, in terms of your mind, your brain, everybody is almost same. It's not a big difference. The problem is not in the amount of energy you have, in what direction you channelize that energy, that is very important. And channelizing that energy in the right direction is only possible if you have self-confidence. If you know what is the switch, how you can switch on the potential, the enormous source of energy inside you. And that enormous source of energy is going to activate every single cell in your body in such a way that you will feel energy when you do something. You will not think about what others are going to say, what others are doing, who is coming rank 1, rank 2. Forget about all this. It's just you, self. Nobody else, only self. So this self-confidence is about unlocking the potential inside you. It's not just a belief that you can do, it's 100% confidence, trust on your capabilities. Whatever you have done, it's not that some candidate is there who has done just 50% of the syllabus coverage and he's thinking I'm getting rank 1. I'm not asking you to get rank 1 in this examination. I'm asking you only whatever you have prepared, that much you score in the examination. This should be your aim, this should be your agenda. I hope it is clear. The last one is learn the art of saying no. This is very important. I tell you a simple thing. You must have seen a small child, okay, some infant. Infant means 0 to 12 months. That is called infants. 12 months to some 2-3 years, it's called a toddler. When he or she starts walking, then it's called a kid or child. After 12 or 13, they become adolescent, and after 18, they become adult. So that is the stage. So you see one infant, that is why I have taken this picture. Okay, 0 to 12 months, maybe toddler also you can take into this category. Suppose you are feeding something to them, okay, and they don't want to take it. You try to feed them. They will do every single thing so that you cannot feed them. आपने छोटे बच्चे को कुछ खाने को दिया, मान लीजिए आपने एक छोटा सा रोटी का टुकड़ा दिया उसके मुंह में, उसने खा लिया, उसको अच्छा, तो पहली बार टेस्ट लग रहा था तो उसे तो पता नहीं था कि भाई रोटी कैसी होती है, रोटी के साथ दाल भी लगाना है, सब्जी भी लगाना है, लेकिन आपने दिया, उसने खाया, उसे मजा आया, पहली बार खा रहा है कुछ, फिर आपने खिलाया, फिर खा लिया, तीसरी बार, तीसरी चौथी बार उसको समझ में आ गया कि कुछ ना कुछ गड़बड़ है गुरु, यहाँ पर कुछ ना कुछ कम है। अब वो 5वीं बार नहीं खाना चाहता, आप खिला के दिखा दो। If a 1-year-old infant, if a 2-3-year-old toddler has the art of saying no, why you cannot say no? Say no to everything besides your exam. पढ़ाई के अलावा जितना कुछ है सबको नो कह दो, चाहे वो कोई भी हो, except if there is an emergency in your life or family. Accept that. Okay, I'm not talking about that. That is some exception. So don't talk about that. In general, say everything as a clear-cut no. Maybe your friends, maybe your relatives, somebody's marriage is planned, January, February, say complete no. Complete no. अकेले आए थे, अकेले जाना है, कोई काम नहीं आएगा। इस दुनिया में हम अकेले आए थे, अकेले ही जाएंगे। लोग हमसे तभी जुड़ेंगे जब हम जीवन में सक्सेसफुल होंगे। सड़क पे खड़े भिखारी को कोई 1 रुपए भी नहीं देना चाहता है, वो भी तो इंसान है, उसके भी तो 2 पैर हैं, 2 हाथ हैं। People don't even stop their vehicle to assist the beggar on the street. But still, if somebody is having something, they can help them. They want to help them. कुछ तो करेगा तब तो हेल्प करेंगे ना, कुछ भी नहीं तो कैसे हेल्प करेंगे? So learn the art of saying no to everyone, your friends, family. I include family also in this, because maybe I may be a little exaggerating this, but with all due respect to the family, with all the love to the family, you have to become a little selfish, because then only you can do something for your family. You imagine a state next 2, 3, 5 years when you are not in a good position, economic position, you cannot help your family. That will be a better situation. Or today you become a bad person for them for next 1 month. Not a bad person, just saying no to everything apart from your studies. And after 2, 3 years, you are in a very good economic condition. You can assist your family well. Then you will be the best son, best brother, best person in the world. Yes or no? So friends, family, relatives, anybody, okay, anybody. Or I have a small shayari here also. made by me only, because you know that I am a very great शायर. तय है तुम्हारा एग्जाम में सिलेक्शन होना, अपार्ट फ्रॉम फ्रेंड्स, फैमिली, रिलेटिव्स, एवरीवन. तय है तुम्हारा एग्जाम में सिलेक्शन होना, बस अगले 1 महीने मत करना मेरा बाबू मेरा सोना. Okay, so that kind of things also you should say complete no for next 1 month, then only you can survive. Not only survive, you are going to excel in this examination. So this is all from my side, friends. Thank you so much for joining me live in the discussion. I hope you got some positive energy out of this, and follow these 5 things next 1 month, and definitely you will get some improvement, at least some positive improvement in your score in the GATE examination. Do not forget to subscribe, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to BYJU'S exam prep, so that you do not miss any of the important session. Thank you so much. Take care. Thank you.